So you need to pay attention to where the label is and what the question is going to be, because there are going to be several questions at the same spot of labeling. Okay? If the label is done all across like this, the answer is renal corpuscle. We mean the whole ball. Or if it is done right here on one of those solid balls or one of those solid balls in the other diagram, renal corpuscle. Now, if the label is right inside like this, and let me put it first and then I'll show you. Is inside like this, covering only the inside, 3 possible questions, 3 answers. If the question said ID, the blood vessels, the answer is glomerulus. The question said ID, the layer, the answer is visceral layer of the Bowman capsule. If the question said identify the cells or the silver dots, those are called pseudocytes. So 3 questions, 3 possible answers. Blood vessels, glomerulus. Layer, visceral layer of Bowman capsule. Cells, pseudocytes. You got that? Mm-hmm. Okay. Now here is another way for labeling. If the label is outside here, like this, and like that, and the question said identify the structure, that is the Bowman capsule. But if the label is inside, like this, or like this, okay? There are going to be 2 possible questions in the same spot, 2 possible answers. If the question said identify the layer, that is called the parietal layer in the old book. It is called the outer layer in the new book of the Bowman capsule. Okay? You see where the label is? Okay. If the question said identify the layer, in the old book it is called the parietal layer of the Bowman capsule. In the new book it is called the outer layer of the Bowman capsule. Either one is correct. If the question said identify the space, that is called capsular space. That is called capsular space. Is that number 32? Yeah. Okay? Capsular space. So pay attention to that. Now, if the label is down here, that is the proximal convoluted tubule. Proximal convoluted tubule. If the label is up here, that is the distal convoluted tubule. The distal convoluted tubule. If the label is on this side, right here, that is the afferent arteriole, number 33, afferent arteriole. If the label is on this side, that is the efferent arteriole. That is the efferent arteriole. Okay? Is there anything, any diagram in your lab manual that I did not cover today?